Okay. Let me get the stream open. Often I am upset when I cannot fall in love, but I guess this voice is just falling out of it. Trying to go into the stream. Are you tired of me yet? I'm a little sick right now, but I swear when I'm trying to fly out of here. Cut my hair to make you stare. I'll hide my chest and I'll figure out a way to get us out of here. Trying to get to it. Turn off your porcelain face. I can't really think right now in this place. There's too many colors, enough to drive all of us insane. Are you dead? Sometimes I think I'm dead, 'cause I can feel ghosts and ghouls wrapping my head. But I don't wanna fall asleep just yet. And dark. I don't know where. My pupils are, but I'll figure out a way to get us out of here. Get rid of this monster. He doesn't know how to communicate. His mind is in a different place. Will everybody please give him a little bit of space? Get a load of this train wreck. His hair's a mess and he doesn't know who he is yet. But little do we know the stars welcome him with open arms. Oh. Time is slowly tracing his face, but strangely he feels at home in this place. So still no one here. Well, that's fine. Get off of me. Sup? Still no one here. Oh well. It's fine. Oh well. So I have the live open here. Dang it.
I've been getting a lot of requests lately to make an Among Us rug, but I don't want to just make a regular one. I want to make a giant one. Project the image onto my the tracing is all done. I use the rug gun as you can see here. You can purchase it on my website. I make rugs. So it's in this back of it. Nice and fun. Now that the outline's all done, we'll do blue. Now you have to guess what color I'm gonna make it. If you guess it wrong, you have to like this video. It's yellow.
Okay. I see that people have a lot of questions for me on the. Dang it. Just trying to go back to the live to make sure it's still going. Hi! How come my music isn't working? I'm just trying to go back to the live to make sure it's still going. Hi! So, one person here. Yeah, we got a lot of questions. Apparently. I'm doing good. The chat is turned off for the Q&A video. Well, it's turned off. Well, for me, it's turned off. You guys can
skin is off. Ketchup. Hey, yo, we do it all here. We do stewed tomatoes, canned tomatoes, tomato sauce.
So listen, I have a question for you. For you viewers.
Tomato sauce.
So listen. Oh gosh. I just blasted my earlobes. So, question. So, if to mute, then wouldn't that mean that ketchup is a smoothie? Is a smoothie. Is it still a condiment? That's my question for you. It's because I'm not playing anything. Let me get me some water, and I'll be right back. I've been playing a whole lot of Animal Crossing. Got the path for the first little bit done, and I'm working on Tipper Tea area for right now. And my garden. I'm going for a mystical theme. I gotta search up something online. One moment. So the I in LGBTQIA is intersex, and the A is asexual. Or aroace. Walk all over you. One moment as I grab my Animal Crossing. Hi. Good. My mic was off for a little bit before I started filming. One moment as I grab my Switch. Well, actually, I don't have to take off the headphones because the Switch and my computer are really near each other. I just have to lean over to grab it. My console's at 50%, but oh well, because I want to play Animal Crossing. Thing to work. It's not loading. But hey, now that it's 10, I should be able to get some brick paths. One moment. I accidentally turned it off again. Dang it. That's sad. It's because I'm not playing anything right now. Load! Please, I beg of you, please load. It's loading. There's a mustache. I can look like Remus. Yay! Says that there are no viewers for me, but there are clearly viewers. Oh, bye. Bye then. I'm just gonna type in brick. Well, unless you're staying and just gonna listen to the stream while you're working. Okay. I will. Ooh, this is pretty. That's fine. I'm just, nice. Bye. I'm just actually just doing stuff. Ooh, nice. Yes, nice. I'm getting bricks for. My music is working again. Just by myself, I go and scream. Hey, don't do it, please. Dang it. It stopped again. Oh. Okay, it's still working. It was just the click of the thing. Yes. It's working again. I'm gonna turn this down. Suddenly calibrated here, then disappeared. This better grow short as can be. And the table, you know, then disappeared, and like that there was someone every day. I listened to their tales, I made them turn away, and yet there was no one who would do this for me in a way I could let out all this pain. Yeah, I don't know. Why are you always at school? Dang it. Stopped again. Oh. Because I'm off. I'm off of school today because today is a teacher planning day for me. School today because today is a teacher planning day for me. Hello? It's working.
Hello?
It's working. Okay. I'm just gonna have this up. 'Cause why not? Young and wild and free. Keep on love.
I really know. Difficult. I never really know what is going on. Let me know. Well, I already don't. I'd be grateful. Yeah, we're talking already. I have heard what you meant.
I'm just gonna.
Should've known better. Can't feel no more. And you don't feel nothing back.
So I drew my Among Sona about a month or so ago on my other channel, and I figured I'd bring a short version over here to my shorts channel. Also, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below describing your Among Sona. For those unfamiliar with the term, Among Sona is basically just a combo word of Among Us and persona, and it basically means in this context a character that represents the creator. So I drew a character here representing myself in the game Among Us. I put my name as Layla, which is and then I have stats underneath along with bar percentages dedicated to my deception, task pace, and map familiarity. So what would you look like as an Among Sona?
Mom, I'm in detention. What? Why? In class, my teacher pointed a ruler at me and said, at the other end of the ruler is my girl.
Feels like he's on top.
On December 1st, join us and 30 of our favorite creators in a day full of celebration, joy, and giving. Mr. B.
Set reminder, please. There.
Go faster. Instead of saying M&Ms, I'm just going to say M&Ms. In one of my older videos, I said that my favorite candy bar was M&Ms. I just can't do this anymore. But then something interesting happened. A year after that video was posted, M&Ms actually released a bar version of their candy. So now I can absolutely say that M&Ms doesn't get any weird. Someone at M&M's team sent me a box of M&M's candy bars, and I think they wanted me to promote it, but because I said that M&Ms are my favorite candy bar, whenever I go to a convention, sometimes you guys bring me M&M's candy, which is very thoughtful, but you know, I like other things too, like Oreos and Twix and money. You know, I'm just saying you don't have to bring me M&Ms all the time. When I was visiting London, I went to the M&Ms store with my friends Adam and Mad about the M&Ms London store. It's 4 stories tall, 35,000 square feet, and according to Wikipedia, the largest sweet store in the world. So it was kind of big. Once I stepped inside, my first thought was, okay. First thought was,
Okay. Yes, I do. Loading right now.
other stuff on us. Kernels. They would never buy unhealthy snacks, but they wouldn't force me and my siblings to go outside and play because it was always burning hot. And we just lick the melted candy off the side with sugary cereal. The most sugary cereal my parents got was the Honey Nut Cheerios with regular ones to make it more healthy or something. So I would start every day spending 15 minutes picking out the regular Cheerios from the cereal bowl. That's right, my parents didn't buy us Cable, Cocoa Puffs, or candy. My life sucked. We were allowed to eat sugary cereal for 1 day out of the year, and that was on Christmas morning. It's a fun tradition, and we still do it to this day. As a kid, I would always get jealous when my friends would pull out their Lunchables and tell me how much their family ate out and all the sugary cereals they got to eat. Meanwhile, I had a PB&J sandwich on wheat bread with the crust still on, but it's okay because I like the crust. But now looking back, I'm just so grateful that my mom cared enough about my health to instill these healthy eating habits into me at a young age. I mean, I don't follow them anymore because I live on my own and I don't know how to cook and bagel bites taste so darn good, but I'm still thankful my mom taught me what I should be doing. Now, if there's any parents watching this going, I like the way this James's mom character thinks. Good. I would recommend to all parents that you should be teaching your kids healthy eating habits as soon as possible. I definitely didn't appreciate it at the time, but now that I'm older and wiser, I'm thankful that I like the taste of wheat bread. My parents had a saying, the whiter the bread, the sooner you're dead. They would always get wheat bread. Even for hot dog and hamburger buns, they got wheat. Some of you might have had to use sandwich bread as hot dog buns. You're poor, I get it, but at least you didn't have to use wheat bread. However, now that I live on my own, I still get the wheat bread because I don't want to die young. I still have YouTube videos to make. Some things never change. Except I did get the white hot dog buns. The wheat ones are still gross. A barbecue get-together thing, and I got to eat as many hot dogs on white bread as I could handle. But the best part of it all was I got to wash it down with soda. Listen, I was very sugar-deprived back home. I don't know what the soda was exactly, but let's just say for the sake of this story, it was an original bottle of Coke from the 1800s. It might as well have had cocaine because I was addicted to all the white powdery stuff they added into that drink. Pretty soon, my tummy started to get the rumblies, and I had no idea what was causing it. So I told my dad, Dad, my tummy hurts. And he said, Here, have some soda. And I still respected my dad at that age and thought he knew what he was talking about, so I drank more soda. And then I threw up, and my dad said, I mentioned this next story in my first book, available in bookstore, coming out at the end of March. But one time my mom bought a giant 3-pound bag of Skittles. I forgot what she bought them for, but they definitely weren't for us. She locked them away in a closet because she knew what us kids would do if we got our grubby little hands on the Skittles. This wasn't the first time my mom had to hide candy from us. But this time, she forgot to lock the closet, leaving the Skittles unprotected. And me and my older brother ate the entire thing. And we would have gotten away with it, but then something came up. Puke. I threw up on the family room carpet. My mom saw how rainbow the throw up was and immediately put 2 and 2 together and knew that we had gotten into her Skittles. The funny part of this story is that my older brother got punished, but I didn't. Because according to my mom, I had already suffered enough. And that's why that story is in the chapter titled, Perks of Being the Younger Brother. Anyway.
Gosh. Oh gosh. That is so evil. Now, if you'll excuse me while this loads, I'm gonna go make me 2 sandwiches. I'm gonna stretch first. That hurt a little bit.
I'll show you the bad, the horrible, and downright disgusting aspects of what it's like to be a polyamorous, meth-addicted Tiger King. I'm the real Pokemon master, you hear?
Just like that, while watching other garbage humans on his television, James felt ever so slightly anxious while the world crumbled around him. For the first time in months, James smiled.
I'll be real with you, being in quarantine has sucked a lot. I miss hanging out with friends, I miss going to non-essential businesses, and I miss wiping my butt with toilet paper instead of my dog. All I've done for company has been floof and my own mind.
Yeah, your mind isn't that gonna be that good after quarantine.
But if staying home instead of going to Disneyland will save people's lives, then I guess I'll have to make that sacrifice. It's so hard to be a good person. Some of the things that have been helping me mentally has been exercise, a positive mindset, and garbage television. I used to think that garbage television was stupid and a waste of my mortal existence. But as I started watching more garbage, I realized that I've already been fascinated and enjoyed watching garbage content for years. Have you seen the videos I make? I've said this in my conspiracy video that I love watching crazy people talk for hours. Now take those same people, give them a camera crew and a budget, and you got a brand new show on TLC. What's that? You've never heard of TLC, the Learning Channel? Well, TLC is full of wonderful programs and documentaries that'll teach you if you become trashy enough, you'll end up on TV. And that's what schools should be teaching. No, this video isn't sponsored by TLC, but if they wanted to sponsor me, I'd say no. I just want to be on an episode of My Strange Addiction. I'll tell you what the addiction is later, TLC. One show I've been unhealthily binging is called 90 Day Fiancé. It's about when a boy meets a girl meets a girl, or a man meets a much younger girl online, and they sort of like each other, but they're from different countries, so when they meet each other, they have 90 days to decide if they want to get married before their visa expires. It's great that the internet exists so that these clearly desperate people in different countries even have the chance to form a relationship. And it's equally great that the internet exists so we can watch very personal moments of these strangers' lives. The show really shines with the most garbage of couples. I've seen other YouTubers talk about this one specific couple, Big Ed and Rose. I don't want to make fun of Big Ed's appearance, but let's just say he saves a lot of money on scarves and turtle necks. He's a 54-year-old pursuing a relationship and wanting to marry a 23-year-old Filipino woman named Rose. And Ed has a daughter that's 6 years older than Rose. And he's older than Rose's father. Can you imagine for a second if your mom was 6 years younger than you? And on top of that, Ed is and he's older than Rose's father. Can you imagine for a second if your mom was 6 years younger than you? And on top of that, Ed is a huge liar. He lied about his height. He lied about wanting to have kids with her. He's also really mean to Rose. I mean, sure, he's old enough to be her father, so he's probably used to talking down to young people. And a dad telling their kids that their legs are hairy and their breath stinks is justifiable. But this is his girlfriend. At least make her a bag lunch first. Even if I thought Big Ed was the best guy in the world, do I think a relationship could work between people with a 31-year age gap? Well, let's take a look at the math. Here is the half-year age plus 7 rule graphed out. So if you're 30, then it's socially acceptable to be dating someone who's 22. Now, obviously, this graph isn't set in stone. But for reference, here's Big Ed's age versus Rose's age. So when Ed was 40 and taking care of his 15-year-old daughter, Rose was 9. So do I think an age gap of 31 can work? Well, mathematically and common sense speaking, not until Ed is 76 and Rose is 45. I think that'll take longer than 90 days, though. The second and third reason I love this show is David and Lana. I haven't seen any YouTubers talk about this couple, but they need to. Meet David, a 60-year-old guy from Vegas who's fallen head over wallet for a Ukrainian woman named Lana. He spent 7 years and $250,000 US on a relationship where he hasn't even met the other person. He's tried to meet up with Lana on 3 separate occasions already, but got stood up every single time. Now he's putting all of his credit cards on the table and is willing to risk it all on a 4th trip to the Ukraine to meet his soon-to-be mail-order narechena, who doesn't speak English. Long story short, they meet after 13 episodes, David her a brand new iPhone X to text him on, only for him to get eternally ghosted because her nails were too long to text him back. Let me remind you that they were in contact for 7 years. That's how old Rose was when Ed was 38. Me briefly describing these two's relationship just now was so much of an emotional roller coaster that I don't even need to go back to theme parks anymore. It makes me want to puke, and I hope you can see why I love this show so much. I know that reality TV is fake, and who knows if this entire relationship was scripted and manufactured for the show. But I don't care if it's fake. This smile is real. Watching garbage television all day isn't as fun or help. No. But I don't care if it's fake.
No, my Among Us is not working.
But I don't care.
With AT&T, you can pick plans with features
So-
perfect for each family member, like HBO Max or HBO. Oh wow!
It's not complicated. Save more with AT&T wireless plans and get things your way with features like HBO Max included.
Hello everyone, it's me, James. I just wanted to let you know that I'm launching this card game called Cafe Chaos on Kickstarter today. There'll be more info at the end of the video. This isn't some fit. I actually made a card game and I worked really hard on it, so please click the link in the description to get your...
My name's Joe Exotic. I exploit dangerous, wild...
Animal Crossing. The game that's keeping most of the population sane while 2020 burns outside our windows. Like many fans of the franchise, I have a very special place in my heart for Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
See? I put it right there. Growing up, I loved video games, but I didn't have very many friends. Sad. And within those few friends, most of them weren't super into video games. Sad. So I grew up playing games either alone or with my brother. Sad. What I'm getting at is I'm not used to being able to connect with people over video games, let alone get to experience them with my friends together. But the one game that my few friends did play was Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS. I remember playing Animal Crossing for hours, days, sometimes mostly weeks in a row during summer vacation with my best friend Kate. It was always the highlight of our summer, and depending on your point of view, that may or may not be depressing. My family also used to have a tradition to visit the rest of my family in Canada every July, so my brother and I would continue to play Animal Crossing with our cousins. Nothing could stop us. Not even the great borders of the United States of America. We had this game we made up where we all meet up at one person's town, dig a bunch of holes in the shape of a maze, and then one of us would chase the others around with a bunny hood, gas mask, and axe, like some sort of morbid tag. We called it the bunny game, which looking back was a bit misleading in the innocence of the actual premise. When Animal Crossing New Leaf was released, Kate and I got our hands on it the day of our high school sophomore prom, and we very much wanted to ditch it entirely just for the game. It's not like we had dates or anything, but we ended up going anyway, and it was lame. All in all, I love Animal Crossing. I get that it's not a game for everyone because of its slow pace and open-ended nature, but it was one of the few games I got to experience. I like the game a lot, and it's on a really...
One moment as I move. One moment as I mute my Animal Crossing. So, I just got my phone back and I'm trying to catch up on all the YouTube that I missed over Thanksgiving break. Today is a teacher planning day and tomorrow I'm going back to school, which means I'm going back to my normal schedule of, live streaming at like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Deep level and collected a bunch of fun memories with. Now we have New Horizons, the game that parted the clouds and descended upon us when the world needed it most. I like the game a lot. I've got my gripes, which I'll get to at some point, but while playing the game, I started thinking about the original, Animal Crossing for the GameCube. I had a GameCube growing up, but my mom didn't buy Animal Crossing for us, so that meant I had no idea it existed. That's just how the world worked for me back as a kid. If my mom didn't buy it for me, then it didn't exist. So now, as an adult, I've started to make the connection that not only do I have my own money to buy my own video games, but I can do whatever I want, mostly. And using that newfound power, I've decided to go back to the basics and experience firsthand the beginning of one of my favorite game franchises. What's changed? What secrets have been hiding from? Guess we're about to find out together.
I don't care about the stupid ad. I just want to see this.
The classic train scene. Rover walks over and asks if he can sit with me, promising not to fall asleep and drool on my shirt, to which I reply, "No way!" Wow, it's nice to know there's still plenty of rude people in the world. And he sits there anyway. So you go through the typical beginning of an Animal Crossing game. Who are you? I'm Jaden. Where are you going? Mustard. What's your credit card number and mother's maiden name? September 27th. My friend has a house for you because you're stupid. Okay, you arrive in town with Tom Nook and he offers to let you check out the vacant houses he's got. Let's see. We've got medieval torture dungeon, haunted backyard garden shed, Chinese sweatshop locker room, and 15th century empty pool. Yeah, I'll take a locker room, please. After settling on a place, Tom Nook asks for the payment of 19,800 bells, to which I realize I have nothing. So I'm like, He's like, you better freaking give me the money. So I'm like, here, to which he realizes they have even 0.05% of what he wants from me, and he straight up laughs in my face. You only have 1,000 bells? You're joking with me, right? Why, you're so short, I can't help but laugh. So he puts me to work at his shop to earn the rest of the money. You get various tasks to complete for Nook, be it planting nice flowers around his shop to make it look nice. I planted them around my house. Meeting the other villagers, making deliveries. Bro, when I delivered this Sue-E chick her, signed copy of the Notebook on Blu-ray or whatever junk she ordered, she completely just destroyed me out of nowhere. Boy, that's mine. Why do you have it, Jaden? Are you working for Tom Nook or something? Oh, you are? How amusing. You mean to tell me you didn't have enough money to buy a house when you moved? Well, how silly. Were you the mental run to the litter or what? Oh, I'm just having a little fun with you. I suppose everyone has to take a bold step once in their lives. So, you must not have any money to buy furniture. Don't be ashamed. Here, take this blue wardrobe. You simply must take it. I bet you go home to a sad little empty house every day, don't you? It may not be much, but beggars can't be choosers. I realized how absolutely brutal this game had the capability of being. I heard that it could be sassy at some points, but I was straight up murdered by this gothic drag queen pig just for being a delivery boy. You can't say that to the, Amazon Prime delivery guys. What the heck? That's how you get your stuff smashed. So you know what I did? I sent the biggest guy in town, Rocco, a letter and used my smooth talking skills to try and send him a signal and take care of her. And just in case that didn't work out, I made a community bulletin board post to warn the others. After you finish being a corporate wage slave, the game finally becomes the Animal Crossing experience I'm used to. Catching bugs, finding fossils, waiting an entire week for Tom Nook to finally sell a stupid fishing rod. I'll admit that coming from New Horizons, the original Animal Crossing doesn't have much to offer. Maybe it held up better in the past, or I was able to have more fun with it because I was younger and easier to be entertained. But I found myself strapped on things to do. Sure, I could fish for 2 hours straight to make money, but I could also just play another game. Why I think New Horizons is the best game in the series so far, big asterisk on the so far, is that it saw where players were taking the franchise and ran with it far beyond what we could have hoped for. Oh, people really enjoy being able to customize their house and are using the little pattern spaces to make cool paths for their town? Well, then let's give them a bigger town, and more pattern spaces, and hundreds of new and modernized furniture items, and let them put them outside wherever and however they want, and let's let them shape the earth and sea. I've put hundreds of hours into New Horizons already, and I'm not nearly done with the game. My island still looks like crap. I played the original Animal Crossing for a week or two.
I have to text someone.
And could only put at max an hour into it per day because I ran out of things I wanted to do. Oh, so New Horizons is the most superior game in every possible way, right? Ha ha ha, no. While New Horizons has much more for you to do, the thing I think the original Animal Crossing got right that the new one doesn't is the villagers. Since I would get bored of continuously failing at fishing in the GameCube version, I found myself myself talking to the villagers much more often, and that's where I had the most enjoyment. The conversations with the villagers in the GameCube version have so much flavor. Sure, Sue-E called me a mental runt of the litter just a minute ago, but that brought out something in me that New Horizons hasn't been able to do within 300 hours of me playing. Talking to the villagers in the GameCube version made me remember why I liked the game so much as a kid. They say and do interesting things. I don't know if it's just me, but New Horizons has some of the blandest text I've seen in Animal Crossing yet. It feels like what they say is limited to like 5 things, and I honestly don't enjoy talking to them and haven't built a single connection to any of them on my island. I don't care who moves in, just so long as they're really super hot. I'm talking hunkalicious. Feels like it's been raining all the time.
I actually need. Listen, I have Audie, I have Judy, and I have Marina. I also have Kid and Tipper. But I need them to talk about more interesting stuff. Honestly. That's where they're going downhill. We need more interesting conversations. Honestly. I do. No, I don't think so. It's just stuck. Maybe if I go back to the home and try to open it again? Question mark? One moment. Close Among Us out. I have no idea what to talk about except for how boring the conversations are in Animal Crossing. Answer like fish? You know what? A little bit. I have a question for you guys that are watching. I have a question for you guys that are watching. So if tomatoes are fruit, does that mean that ketchup is a smoothie? That's my question. But actually, the conversations in Animal Crossing are so boring. Fries are just mashed up potatoes that have a shape. Oh gosh. No. One moment, I gotta check something out. My Among Us is being a butt and not working, so that sucks. No. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna do all that work this week. So, my homeroom teacher just posted the week plan, and it's stuff for the final. Dang it. We have to do it all this week because after that we have Christmas break and then we'd be out for the entire rest of the year. And we'd be back on we would be back in January. I don't need your pity, but I'm crying. I'm crying. We have to do all that work this week. I was grounded. I know, right? I have so much work. And I'm just sitting here trying to stream, have a good time, and play Animal Crossing. Yeah, we're taking the final this week. Ah! I know, I'm a sad human being. I'm a mentally unstable and emotionally unstable human being. Three. I have to take like 4 exams. I have to take 4 finals this week, plus maps. Boy, I have like double the amount of tests that you do. What you mean? One moment, I gotta take something. I'll be right back. Also, I might have like double the work. I have to take social studies. I have like double the amount of tests. I have 8 tests basically. I have 4 final exams for English, math, social studies, and science. Not to mention I have to take maps for them. Cool. I'm dying over here. Among Us is not working, so we're kind of just chatting for now until I can get it to work. How about this? I will play Animal Crossing. Just wait with me for a little bit, and I'll play Among Us on my phone. How about that? Is that good with you guys? And I can watch YouTube. On my computer. Because I would technically be playing Among Us, just not on the computer where you guys can see me. So hey, I mean, it would give me, also I have so many Lily of the Valleys. And I love it. You can't stop me from loving it, because ahem. That means that I've had a good island for a while now.
Hey, traveler, I'll let you in on a little secret.
Classic train scene. Rover walks over and asks if he can sit with me, promising not to fall asleep and drool on my shirt, to which I reply, "No way! Wow! It's nice to know there's still plenty of rude people in the world." And he sits there anyway. So you go through the typical beginning of an Animal Crossing game. Who are you? I'm Jaden. Where are you going? Mustard. What's your credit card number and mother's maiden name? September 27th. My friend has a house for you because you're stupid. Okay. You arrive in town, meet Tom Nook, and he offers to let you check out the vacant houses he's got. Let's see. We've got medieval torture dungeon, haunted backyard garden shed, Chinese sweatshop locker room, and 15th century empty pool. Yeah, I'll take a locker room, please. After settling on a place, Tom Nook asks for the payment of 19,800 bit.
So, because it isn't working, I'm going to open up my Among Us, if it will work. Among Us, I'll give you guys a code. 3 imposters. Just kidding, we're doing 2 imposters, hide and seek. One moment as I open up the restream so I can see what you guys are typing. And we're doing it all on the Skeld. Because, that's just policy now. So, the game code is GXMFON. So if anyone complains like, this isn't what you said it would be, I just say, Uno Revard. I'm doing what you guys asked. I can't actually hear the playback, so I'm unsure if you guys can even hear me right now. Typed it in chat. This is a very magical path. I've seen other gacha tubers stream Among Us, so I thought I would join in on the fun of streaming Among Us. So, nice. We got Egg here now. We're trying our best here to play Animal Crossing while also playing Among Us. We're playing hide and seek, for those who don't know. So I made my gaming channel character in Among Us, and I love her dearly, because, gaming character in Animal Crossing. So my Among Sona's corpse. Nice. Well, I am just here, sitting down. I'm sitting down and just playing Animal Crossing with my phone right here. Nice. So, this video is not sponsored by Kika, but I highly suggest that you download it because it gives you these cool freaking, because it gives you these cool, keyboards that you can use. And so it's fun to me because I get to use it. Still not sponsored, but I wish it was because I use Kika all the time whenever I'm typing. I don't use it while I'm on my computer, but on my phone I use it all the time. I have a Ben Drowned one. I have one of this emo cat with purple bows and stuff. Emo cat. Well, that's just silly. But oh well. It's what I call it. At least I don't pretend. Like, I don't actually roleplay like Corpse or anything like that. I'm just like, it's a meme for me. And you guys know this. It's just a meme that I've done. My garden is looking fabulous. It's looking fabulous. Kind of. You guys know that it's a meme for me to act like Corpse. Just not act like Corpse. Have the name of Corpse in Among Us. And you guys, from what I've seen, you guys love it. So we have, thank you. I love playing with my viewers. Sadly, there are only 3 people watching, so I have to make my thing public. So we can actually play with people. It's because it's a slow pace. It's just hide and seek like normal. Wait, is Doodle still watching? Doodle. So, anywho, so we're trying to get people to join, but no one is joining. That's what always happens with my servers. Like, no one ever joins. Like, I'm just trying to play with people. Dang it. Nice, we have some. Now, Doodle, I want you to join so that you can tell them how to do it. Just kidding. Now, for Egg, you're listening, I'm guessing. So, how we normally play hide and seek is the imposters go and vent. Yes, I do. So,
I would just like to say that how we normally play hide and seek is we let the imposters vent. I watched them, okay? Shut up. Anywho, thank you. I've been a shadow cadet since I was 3. I've been a shadow cadet. I've been a shadow cadet since I was 3. Anywho, so how we normally I've been with them for a long time. I'm almost done with the bricks. Same. Like I was like I shipped them for such a long time. Hi. So we actually have people joining. Yay, we can start now. We have people joining the stream. If you guys want to like join, I'm fine. We're playing hide and seek. People are going to be like hide and seek, you idiots! I'm still voting myself because why not? It's a tradition now. I always vote myself. It's a tradition. Yeah, next round. If you're not already in, you can always join next round. Not allowed to report bodies, by the way. Sup? He knows what I'm about to do. Yes. Anyone can join. Just saying, anyone can join. It's private again. GG. So close to being done with the path and my and anyone can join. Just saying. Oh yeah, my thing is frozen. So I have the actual view count. As you can see, it's frozen. Okay, we're playing hide and seek again. Again. Whenever I'm playing on my phone, I always get imposter. Hide and seek, you idiot. We're playing hide and seek, idiot. I'm still voting myself because it's just a tradition. As you can see, my thing is frozen. I can't wait to kill. I know, right? Gogi in my Discord chat. I'm doing good. But if I accidentally kill you, I'm sorry. But I kill. We're not allowed to report. The tradition shall never be taken away from me. So, in Animal Crossing, I found an actual good phone case that I can actually like stay with, that I won't regret. So, come here, Finn. Come here. Bye-bye. Listen, I could get Bad Boy Halo as my background. Well, for my phone, or this. I choose this. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Bye-bye. It's a beautiful phone case, I must say. It's beautiful. Got the final kill. Oh, so it was my job. I actually have a good phone case for my phone now, and my friends are gonna see that. They're gonna see. I'm sorry, Finn. No, you are not leaving. I did not mean to do that. We're not leaving. Oh, hey, we can start now. Holy crap. We're doing hide and seek. Finally, crewmate. Hide and seek. Cause it's hide and seek, you idiot. Man, I got some idiot viewers sometimes. Gosh. Got some, you know, still voting for me. It's their tradition, okay? I'm sorry. Okay. Whenever I'm not the imposter, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Dang it. I see you. We're not allowed to report, you idiots. Gosh. The people I play Among Us with are rather idiots, aren't they? Because I'm the idiot and then I infect them with the idiot. I notice you. I honestly just play for the quality Among Us games. They're fun. You may be thinking, what quality Among Us games? Simple. The games I play with my viewers. No, it's not. But I am doing Among Us on my phone, if that counts for anything. So, dang it. Do you want the code? The code is GXM. We're making it private. In case you want to join, that's the code. GXMFOF. Yeah, it's hide and seek. Jeez. It's that simple. Do any of you guys have the Switch? Do any of you guys have a Switch? Because I can always give you guys my friend code in the chat whenever I'm done with Among Us. Would you guys enjoy that? To be able to friend me on Among Us? Come on, Egg, let's go. I can't kill you. Bye-bye. Back. I got the final kill. No, I know what a gecko is. Wait. Dang it! I forgot to fix it. I just noticed that there was a good amount of people, so I was just like, let's start. I'm an idiot. Murder in Cafe. I highly think that I don't think that anyone's gonna do that.